eating in front of your TV and you're not eating in front of your phone. You actually can like relish the experience of what it is, and you actually will probably get fuller faster. So like potentially trying to not finish your entire plate when you are eating mindfully and don't have the distractions. I will say that the first time I did this like 2 weeks ago, I literally found myself like wanting to shove my food in because I wanted it to be over, because I like couldn't believe I like didn't have my cell phone or wasn't watching TV or wasn't at my computer doing emails. So it was like really hard, but over the next like 3-4 days, it did make me like actually look at what I was eating. Like how many of us like actually look at what we're eating and like know what's going down our face? Like literally we're just shoving it in while we do things. And what's interesting is like digestion actually starts when you smell food. So if you're literally just like shoving your food down, you are missing a lot of like key digestion. So the digestion, like the process of breaking down your food to actually be more absorbable for your body, does not work as efficiently. So this is just like, it is a challenge that, you know, will take 10-15 minutes of your day. And for one meal a day, you're going to try to do it with no distractions. So it's not an eating challenge necessarily in terms of like carbs, fats, proteins, but it's something that I think will be a pretty big challenge. And I think it's kind of cool. Like at first, you know, we made this challenge and I was like, I don't know, like, is this really going to be any beneficial or anything? But I kind of like was proud of myself. And right. And I think that's the coolest thing. Like after I did this for like 5 days straight, I was like proud of myself that every single lunch I like sat down, appreciated my food and like did it. And because I was forced to, like, I don't know if I would do this like on a daily basis all the time, but it's a challenge. So I was like forced to sit down and appreciate it. So this week we're just making it something that's like, I don't know. I mean, should be easy to do, but maybe you learn like a little something, and we all like to get uncomfortable, right? So, or we should get uncomfortable. So this is something that like could make you a little uncomfortable, is having to just kind of sit there, no phone, no TV, no electronics, and have a meal. What do we think? That's why it's just a 7-day challenge. You're just going to try it for one meal a day. And you can speak to someone like over a glass of wine. But sometimes like I had some people who did this and that like actually can help, not, I'm going to say help your relationship, but like it's interesting when you force 2 people to actually sit down and have a conversation, like kind of like being on date night, which we're not getting to do anymore. Plus you're not having your phone. So like it's almost like bringing date night back. And the fact that like you're not going to watch TV in front of your TV or eat your meal in front of your TV.
Forces you to take a real lunch if you wanted to at work instead of sitting.
It does. So I eat breakfast and lunch sitting in front of my computer.
Me too. Me too.
So I literally had to turn around, sit at my like living room table and eat. And like it was weird. Like I had to it forced me to take a real lunch like during the day. Granted, like I thought the funniest thing was that my mind would spin and I'd be like, oh my God, I have to Google this right now. Like I had to finish my meal. But yeah, that's like exactly it, Liz. Or it just like not Liz, sorry, Jen. It just like forces you to like sit back and kind of appreciate it. Just try it. Try it tomorrow, one meal, see what happens. You're probably gonna hate it. But then do it again the next day.
So I'm trying to think back. I don't think I can eat my entire, so you say we eat 2 times. I eat 5 times a day.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Every 2 hours.
I love it.
Right? Like 10, noon, 2, 4, and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like clockwork.
Okay.
And if I'm home watching TV, which I didn't this whole week, so that's my own happy challenge. But let's say I'm watching TV and it's time to eat. I can eat my meal during a commercial. Like I scarf it down so fast. So my phone or the TV or the computer, it's a non-issue for me.
Yeah.
So it's not a challenge, but maybe I should slow down.
So maybe that is your challenge, is trying to slow down a little bit. And like,
Right.
So I timed every meal that I didn't, like not timed, but like I took a rough gauge at the microwave to see what time it was. And it would take me like 8 minutes to eat my lunch. And I even thought that was like really fast because I was probably eating a little faster because I was like anxious to fucking check Instagram. But so like maybe for you, slow it down and like try to make your meal last 5 minutes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we had birthday dinner tonight because it was Caleb's, and he ordered mussels and he had them gone in like 2 minutes. No joke.
Yeah.
I was like, you ate all of those. What is, like, slow down. And we were all sitting at the table, no electronics were out. We were all talking.
Yeah.
Scarves.
I like that challenge for you. Honestly, even just trying to slow it down.
Yeah, you eat fast.
I eat fast.
Yeah. Your body digests things a lot better when you do eat slow.
Okay.
Like, it's just science. Again, is that going to like affect a lot of things? Maybe not, but like, why not give it a try? You know?
Sure. Okay.
Cool.
So sorry, I missed part of it. I had to walk away for a second. It was no electronics while you're eating during one meal?
One meal a day. One meal a day. It's so like eating mindfully. So basically like sitting down, appreciating what you're eating, like actually looking at your food, and just trying to like eat slowly as you can and just like appreciate it. I like I'd said, I don't know if you were on it, but like it was really hard for me. It was like very, very hard for me to not be on my computer or my phone or have TV with a meal. Like I don't even know the last time I did it. And like most of the time, if you're doing that, you're like at a restaurant with like someone. But like this would be my lunch. So like Joe would be on a call. So I would literally be sitting by myself having a meal. And I was like, I don't do this very often. So like maybe the challenge for you is doing it by yourself instead of like having somebody to talk to. Because it like forces you to get a little uncomfortable.
We do a pretty good job at dinner. We turn everything off and don't have phones out and stuff. We usually eat outside when it's nice out. But
Yeah.
lunch and breakfast, I think somebody said, the TV's pretty much always on. And I always have my phone there that I'm
Right.
looking at something, reading
Yeah.
something. So maybe I'll try to
Just try it. Even if like, so the dinner thing would count, which is great. Like it's great to have family dinner without electronics. Like that does count. But like if you've never done it, like maybe just like even 1 or 2 times this week, like try it, like just breakfast or lunch without turn away from your computer, sit at a different part, sit at a table outside by yourself and like just try it.
I like it.
Very weird. But I'm going to do it again this week. Starting tomorrow. I got a 2-week hiatus of not doing it.
Make everybody less productive. 'Cause they're not gonna
Yeah, I know it does. But like, think about it. It's like 8 minutes. I go fold laundry for 8 minutes and come back and don't even know what happened. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it makes you more productive because you do your work when you do your work and you eat when you eat.
yeah, there's a lot to be said for that as well, Susan, for sure.
Is you really doing work or you just scrolling articles that you didn't need to read anyway or pictures or whatever?
Yeah.
Not you, me.
No, me too. That's fair. Me too. Yeah.
Maybe we'll all turn into Robert. We'll end up just inhaling the food real quick too. So
That's what I did the first time. I like finished my meal in like 4 minutes and then I was like, this isn't the point of the challenge. I was like, to give myself a little gut check. So yeah, it's an interesting one.
I like it.
Yeah. Cool. Any other questions? How'd like last week go? The vegetable, Chad, you said you were doing it.
Yeah, I did all right with it. I think I had some troubles at breakfast a little bit, but then we started integrating some fruit into breakfast. Fruit
Nice.
seemed to fit more better with breakfast.
Yep.
And then lunch and dinner usually is not a problem. At least carrots are kind of like my thing that I always got carrots around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, especially around breakfast time. I
That's
think
great.
I made it pretty much all week.
Yeah. Good for you.
The one prior to that, the one fats per meal, that one, I didn't do that one so well.
Yeah. And that's it again, like, you know, I've said this a couple times, but like it's not necessarily something that you have to follow through, but just kind of like being super mindful. Because it does, right? Now it brings you more awareness when you're like, oh shit, there's like a lot of fat on my plate. Now, do you choose to remove that? That's your call. But like, it just does bring attention to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm still trying to continue with the protein going forward pretty much all the
Good.
time.
Yeah.
I'm not making it most days. Even when I have a shake, I'm still not making it, which is frustrating, but
Yeah.
hopefully I get better at it.
Yeah. Just keep Just put more proportion, but definitely keep up with that while you're healing. It really will help you.
Just don't create a challenge around no alcohol, please.
I won't, I promise.
Not right now.
He's drinking. Hey, Chad, I'm drinking with you. It's okay. And then I'm gonna
All
go
right,
walk with
good.
Micah, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. What day is it? It's almost May. It's the month of the.
Almost
of
May.
the
Yeah,
whole-
we need to
No.
put April behind us and just close.
No
April
more
out.
running. No more running. We just need the gym open now, Chad, please.
the month of